Why was Ibn Taymiyyah arrested? I want to say something very important to remember. Ibn Taymiyyah never had any issues with the Muslim rulers. Never. It's a false belief that Shaykhul Islam Taymiyyah and the rulers never got along. He never ever called for going against the Muslim ruler. In no way, shape or form. Shaykhul Islam Taymiyyah. His issues were, I dare anyone, I challenge anyone to bring to me where Shaykhul Islam Ibn Taymiyyah's issues with the ruler or going against the ruler was. Never. And some people who have takfir and khuruj in their minds believe they use Shaykhul Islam Taymiyyah and they push his وَلَيْسَ كَذَلِكَ. Rather, Shaykhul Islam Ibn Taymiyyah had actually good relationships with sometimes the rulers. When 𝗏𝘆𝗆𝗃 𝗵𝗆 got put in prison and he was arrested, was a period Allah gave subhanahu wa ta'ala to who? Allah gave Ibn Taymiyyah a good relationship with what? The ruler. That ruler particularly liked Ibn Taymiyyah, was fond of him. And so then when 𝗏𝗆𝗃 𝗵𝗆 got arrested, the ruler said to him, Ibn Taymiyyah went to the ruler and said, listen, this man is a righteous man. If we arrest these noble people on this earth, what are we waiting for? Adab of Allah will come down on us. The ruler said, okay, he's allowed to be taken out. He said, no, give me the keys, I'll take him out. And he went and took the keys and he unlocked the doors for 𝗏𝗆𝗃 𝗵𝗆. Who put him in prison? 𝗏𝗆𝗃 𝗵𝗆. Not because he said anything about the ruler, it's because he was refuting the Ash'ari. And because they had positions and they had authority, when they saw criticism of their madhab, they caused issues for him. 𝗏𝗆𝗃 𝗵𝗆. He actually was teaching kitab 𝗦𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗵 𝗪𝗪 by Imam al-Bukhari rahimahullah. They want to teach his Sahih, but they won't teach 𝗦𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗵 𝗪𝗪. So Shaykhul Islam Taymiyyah's issues were always masail. And this particular time he died in prison was mas'alatu ziyarah. He died in prison because of mas'alatu ziyarah. Can you travel to can you shaddur rihal? Are you allowed to travel from where this country that you're at? Are you allowed to travel to what? To the Prophet's grave. You're there in Medina, no problem. Visiting the Prophet's grave, that's fine. Like to travel to the Prophet's grave. The Prophet said, لا تشد الرحال إلا إلى ثلاثة مساجد. The only three places you're allowed to travel to is what? So where did this idea, sorry, let me finish the hadith. There's only three places you can travel to: Mecca, Medina, and Bayt al-Maqdis. Are we all together, brothers? So where did this idea come from? Shaykhul Islam Taymiyyah, and his conflict was with the rulers and everything. Where did it come from? It came from a man who attributed himself to the students of Shaykhul Islam Ibn Taymiyyah. His name is Ibn Hashim, sorry. He had some very fanatic ideologies, and it can scar a person's madhab. Like in Sirah to Shaykh al-Islam Ibn Taymiyyah and his fatwa and the verdicts that he's given, we all know what he said, rahimahullah ta'ala. But he never held back from saying his view on issues. Masail ilmiyyah, that was his niqash. Are we all together, brothers? So look what he said, Safadi, one of his students. He said, وَكَانَ قَدْ اعْتُقِلَ مَعَ الشَّيْخِ تَقِيُّ الدِّينِ ابْنِ تَيْمِيَّةَ فِي قَلْعَةِ دِمَشْقِ بِسَبَبِ مَسْأَلَةِ الزِّيَارَةِ. Not any other reason. ولم يزل إلى أن توفي شيخ تقي الدين فأفرج عنه في 13 الحجة سنة 28 و700. And you know what's amazing, brothers? Very profound is that these people that attributed themselves to Shaykh al-Islam Taymiyyah were of different madahibs. His students were not Hanabila only. Shafi'i, Hanabila. Ibn Kathir, what's his madhab? Shafi'i, Dhahabi, Shafi'i. Whose students are they? Ibn Taymiyyah. To think Ibn Taymiyyah is only a Hanbali, it's not. He had all sorts of madhab studying under him, rahimahullah ta'ala. So he was arrested for that reason. And I ask people, this mas'ala, because it's come up, I ask people to go and read the life of Shaykh al-Islam Ibn Taymiyyah and look at every arrest that he got arrested for. You know who's similar to him in our era, that same things happened to him? Actually, he was arrested in the same qal'a of Ibn Taymiyyah. He actually went to the same prison of Ibn Taymiyyah. Was Shaykh Muhammad Nasiruddin al-Albani rahimahullah. The same issue he had. Albani rahimahullah got arrested and deported from many different countries in the world. Saudi Arabia, UAE, many countries he was taken out, the Shaykh rahimahullah ta'ala. One-way ticket, he was told to leave. Was it from his madhab to go against the Muslim rulers? No. It was masail ilmiyah. It was a mas'ala ilmiyah. He would fatwa on, and people wouldn't feel happy about it, and it would cause a stress and a headache to the people. Does that make sense? يعني فرق بين هذا وذاك. Separate one from the other.